Hey guys, Daily here, and welcome back to my next Let's Play, which is, as you can probably see, Legend of Zelda. Specifically, Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. My favorite Zelda game of all time. Well, maybe Link Between Worlds, but I think I still like this one a little better. Long ago, in the beautiful kingdom of Hyrule, surrounded by mountains and forests, legends told of an omnipotent and omniscient golden power that resided in a hidden land. Many people aggressively sought to enter the hidden golden land, but no one ever returned. One day, evil power began to flow from the golden land. So the king commanded 7 wise men to seal the gate to the land of the golden power. That seal should have remained for all time. But when these events were obscured by the mists of time and became legend, and here we've got the lovely Mode 7 map. Ooh, King's not looking so good. A mysterious wizard known as Aghanim came to Hyrule to release the seal. He eliminated the good king of Hyrule. Through evil magic, he began to make descendants of the 7 wise men vanish, one after another. And the time of destiny for Princess Zelda is drawing near. And then back to the title screen. So yeah. And then you have to go through this again. It at least has to show the title again. But yes, this is my favorite. I like Ocarina of Time. I like Majora's Mask. But, this is still my favorite. So, we'll just... No. Alright, yeah. I always just do my name as Link. I always have. I don't know why. Probably just because I'm uncreative that way. So, I'm Link. And we start.
Help me. Please help me. I am a prisoner in the dungeon of the castle. My name is Zelda.
Sorry.
The wizard Aghanim has done something to the other missing girls. Now only I remain. Aghanim has seized control of the castle and is now trying to open the 7 wise men's seal. I am in the dungeon of the castle. Please help me.
Sorry, I see help me, and I keep flashing back to the fly. Link, I'm going out for a while. I'll be back by morning. Don't leave the house. Huh? Sure. What? And this basically started our tradition of Link starting the game waking up from a sound sleep. Okay, you can pick up stuff and throw it with A button. A also opens chests. You got the lamp! Now you can light torches and see your way in darkness. And so we head out into the night, because of course, if we did what our uncle told us, yeah, he's our uncle, we wouldn't have a story. You can jump off ledges, some of them. And we follow the road up to the castle. If you try and go anywhere else, you run into soldiers who basically tell you pretty much what this guy does. You're not allowed in the castle, son. Go home and get some sleep. Because it's really awful out. But we are following the road, because roads always lead somewhere good. And this bush looks suspicious. That is, of course, a major part of Zelda games. Does something look suspicious? Bomb it, or throw it, or set it on fire. Link, I didn't want you involved in this. I told you not to leave the house. Take my sword and shield and listen. You can focus power in the blade, hold the B button. Then release it using the secret technique handed down by our people. Link, you can do it. Save the princess. Zelda is your... I don't know. They changed that for the GBA version. I think he says something just that, you know, you must save Zelda or something. Right, that's the Y. I tried to use the Y button, and that would use the lamp, except I don't have any magic power. So, if you didn't get the lamp in the house, you can get it here. But, as you see, since I did, I get 5 rupees, which is not too bad. So yeah, I always thought he was going to say something like Zelda is your destiny, or it might be something like Zelda is your responsibility. I don't know. Now, these guys will, some of them will aggro on you, and some of them won't. Like, basically, if they have big swords, they will aggro on you. If they don't, if they have small swords like that guy, they don't really aggro the same way. They can't see you. And we move into the castle. Yeah, see, these guys have swords, and basically they don't move out of their pattern, no matter what. They can still hurt you, but they don't move out of their pattern and aggro on you. And then we have this guy, who does aggro on you. You'll see, you really don't see these guys much of anywhere except here in the castle. And there's hearts under those pots if you screwed up. Or if you just want to hit those guys with the pots, that can be really useful too. But here we are, and this guy is blue, so he's a little more powerful. Because, of course, Zelda games always follow what TV Tropes calls the law of chromatic superiority. This is the game where the pattern that's used in most other Zeldas really got established. Green being the weakest, blue being second level, and red being strongest. Yeah, see, you can knock them off, and they die. And, of course, if you do that, you don't get any drops from them, but, you know. Also, you are left-handed, for the most part. And they are right-handed. And you both suffer from sprite mirroring, which means you kind of have to be careful, because you will always have your sword in the hand opposite theirs. And, of course, we need to kill this guy to open the doors. So if you face them directly, you will find that you just keep knocking your sword against theirs. So you want to attack them from slightly... Ow. Really, dude? You want to attack them from slightly off-center, otherwise your sword just clinks on theirs. And now we have the boomerang. I'm going to switch to that, because it doesn't use magic power, and it can stun enemies, which, believe me, I sort of need at this point. So we head down this way. We actually have a map. This is like the only place you don't have to get the map. And as you can see, you know, there's not really a lot of it. This is an entire floor. The second basement floor. I don't know why. Maybe it's stylish. But the Y button lets you use your secondary, you know, uses your item. And of course, you've got these things under there. Leave one because you've got a mini-boss fight. You are to hit. The way they want you to do it is that you hit him with the boomerang to stun him, and then move in and whack him with the sword. You've got to do it just right, though, or you'll miss him. But there we get the big key. And you always have to get that because it lets you get the dungeon item, which is Princess Zelda. Thank you, Link. I had a feeling you were getting close. Link, listen carefully. The wizard is magically controlling all the soldiers in the castle. I fear the worst for my father. The wizard is an inhuman fiend with strong magical powers. Do you understand? Yes. Yeah, it's the whole thing with the... At least this one never does what the owl does to you. Alright, let's get out of here before the wizard notices. I know a secret path, but first, we have to go to the first floor. Let's go. Also, that would, if you didn't get the lamp in either place, that would have held it. So now we have Zelda tagging along with us. She's not an escort quest. She can't be hit. She can't lose life or, cause us to lose life or anything. She's just literally there. There's a sprite and that's it. Which, is a lot better than most escort quests, I gotta say. We'll just ignore them. And the easiest thing to do, you just go up this way and you skip everybody. And then you can just drop down here. Zelda can apparently drop, huge distances as well. And we just ignore this guy. Most of these guys, you're safest just ignoring them, to be honest. So, we head this way. And I'm gonna grab one of these, mostly just to, yeah. Ow. Fine. Well, I'll kill him too and go get that last heart. The thing you gotta watch out for when dealing with the boomerang, of course, is right now it's got a pretty short range. We will, of course, upgrade that. That's not a spoiler, it's a Zelda game. You always get upgrades for various items.
There is a secret passage in the throne room that leads to Sanctuary. I'm sure the old man there will help us.
So, yeah. We go up this way, ignore these guys. And here we are on the second floor. And there.
That ornamental shelf should open. Do you have a light? It's pitch dark inside and you can't see without one. If you're ready, let's go. Help me push it from the left.
This totally screwed me up as a kid because I couldn't tell right from left. I still can't really tell right from left without doing the hand thing. It's just one of those things that comes along with some of my neurological interesting traits, let's just say. But, obviously, we're going to need to use the lamp. If you light that, see, it lights the room up. And you can usually light the room up in stages. Watch out for the rats. And, yep. So, for the most part, you really don't need to light the rooms, and I'll only be doing it if I feel like I really need to. There's not that much going on. Now here we have ropes, and they are a little harder to kill than rats. They take 2 regular hits or 1 spin attack. I think they call it the hero's technique in this game. Everybody just calls it the spin attack. And then you kill him and go down the stairs. You don't have to kill them, but rope, that's their name, tend to give you a lot of money. So I always do. Oh sure, make a liar out of me, Snake. Let's see. Yep, there we go. In the original game, the original Legend of Zelda, they were usually some of the most generous enemies. More things. Yeah, these guys were introduced in the second dungeon in the original Legend of Zelda. And that's part of the reason this series is one of my favorites, is because the original was the first game I ever played. After passing through these sewers, we will be very close to Sanctuary. Let's be careful. Sure, Zelda. Let's see. I'm just gonna do some exterminating. That's a lot of rats. I mean, it's a sewer, so I shouldn't be that surprised, but still. They're usually a bit more spread out. Kill that guy, because, I mean, rats can give you, they may not give you a lot, but with enough rats, each giving you 1 rupee, that adds up. Look, we're already at 32 rupees. You can get, I mean, and I've gotten as much as 20 rupees off these guys in the past. Ah. Creep. Just for that, you die. I've come out of here with, like, 100 rupees. It can be absolutely ridiculous. Kill the bats, too. Keys. Everybody knows keys. There we go. And there's still at least 1 rat in this room, as you can hear. Ha! Die. Alright, and okay, that's everything. So we go through the door. Oh yeah, this room. This room could be a little nasty because... Wow! First guy. You're supposed to kill everybody until you get the key. I'm going to kill everybody because A, that rat hurt me and I'm vengeful, and B, I want money. And hearts. Hearts would be nice. But yes, that's a mechanic that you'll see a lot of later in game. Kill enemies until you find the one who has the key. Rats. Alright. Ha! Gotcha. Alright. Yep. Yeah, I mean, and of course, you see those marks on the walls. Obviously, this game actually was the one that started making bombable walls visible. But these aren't just bombable. As you can see, they have an internal crack here, but they also have a crack that runs around. That means that you can open them by bombing, but you can open them with a different item as well, and we will get that later. Not too much later. Probably not this episode, but later. Alright, so kill the rat. I don't think there's actually anything under these pots, but, I'm going to check anyway because I'm anal like that. Okay, here we go. Come on. There's just something about killing a rat with a thrown pot that's very satisfying. I don't know. Sanctuary is just beyond that door. Pull the switch over there. Not that she points or anything. And if the wrong switch will drop rope. Which you might want to do because, you kill a bunch of rope and you'll get more money. But the right switch is the one that she actually tells you how to pull when you get close to it. You have to pull the lever to open the door. Press the A button and hold down on the control pad. So, yeah. A button. A button. There we go. And we go through, and we are through the sewers. And into the sanctuary. Princess Zelda, you are safe. Is this your doing, Link? Yes, it was Link who helped me escape from the dungeon. When I was captive, the wizard said, "Once I have finished with you, the final one, the seal of the wise men will open." Link, you must not let the land of Hyrule fall into the wizard's clutches. If he releases the seal of the 7 wise men, evil power will overwhelm this land. Before that happens, before it's too late, destroy the wizard before he destroys all of Hyrule. You can do it. You can. I sense that a mighty evil force guides the wizard's actions and augments his magical power. The only weapon potent enough to defeat the wizard is the legendary Master Sword. It is said that the village elder is a descendant of one of the 7 wise men. Maybe he can tell you more. I will mark his house on your map, but watch your every move. I am certain that the castle soldiers will be looking for you now. I will hide Princess Zelda here. Do not worry. Seek the elder. And of course, do you understand? And then, if you come around here, you get a heart container. That is the only heart container in this game. Starting with this game, they introduced the piece of heart mechanic, where you catch 4 of them, or 5 if you're playing Twilight Princess, and you get a new heart. But, yeah, that place is kind of a church. This was actually the first game in which the whole Triforce and gods... The Triforce was explicitly divine, and that any gods were mentioned. Apparently, at least originally, the religion of Hyrule was supposed to be Christianity. The magic book in Game 1 is a Bible, and that's why Link had a cross on his shield. Then, of course, Nintendo of America had their policies. But so, obviously, if you check your map, that the sage marked, you have to do it outside, you can see there's an X on that house here in Kakariko. So, we go talk to this lady. Who? Oh, it's you, Link. What can I do for you, young man? The elder? Oh, no one has seen him since the wizard began collecting victims. What? Master Sword?
Well, I don't remember the details exactly, but long ago, a prosperous people known as the Hylia inhabited this land. Legends tell of many treasures that the Hylia hid throughout the land. The Master Sword, a mighty blade forged against those with evil hearts, is one of them. People say that now it is sleeping deep in the forest. Anyway, look for the Elder. There must be someone in the village who knows where he is. You take care now, Link.
And yeah, that basically is, says talk to everybody in the village. And smash up all her pottery while we're at it, because we're like that. Now let's see, we have not quite... Well, we have 90 rupees right now, so we need a little more for what I want to do. And we've got a... It's been about 20 minutes, but this is the first episode, so we're going to go for a little length. I mean, you gotta allow for a little just to get through all the opening stuff. And we get bombs. 3 bombs. And as you can see right there, there is something funny about this wall. Cave walls get that weird 3-lobed symbol. Castle walls get the cracks, which I've already shown you. And then we get hearts and our first piece of heart. And here, of course, then we're going to get a lot of money. A lot of money. Yeah. So that's very useful. And then we're going to go get our second piece of heart. But first, we're going to come down here. Now that we've got 100 rupees... You, sir, have you been going through life without one of my hold anything bottles? Well, step right up and make your life complete. I've got one on sale now for the low, low price of 100 rupees. What do you say, interested? Goodbye. Thanks a lot. Now, hold it up above your head for the whole world to see, okay? It's good for business. Yeah, lamp shading. This is a magic bottle. You can store an item inside and then use it later. Yeah, I always get all bottles, and I guess this is a good point to say, this is going to be a 100% item run, save for one item, which I'm going to show you where to get, but I'm not going to get or use, because honestly, I find it pretty much useless. And you can get... Yo, Link, this house used to be a hideout for a gang of thieves. What was their leader's name? Oh yeah, his name was Blind, and he hated bright light a lot. Yeah, that's something you're going to need for much later in the game, but it is something to remember. Now, yeah, you see there? Now, of course, that's the normal sound. And that's the sound of a hollow wall. Yep. Okay, so if we do this, put that there, and that there, and that there, and put that over. Good. And push that down, and push that over. You can open all of these in one go. If you screw up, don't worry about it. Going upstairs and coming back down will reset the puzzle, and you don't have to open all of them in one go. But this way, it just saves us a little time. So, we use another bomb. And basically what I'm going to do is clean out the village and get the whereabouts of the Elder. And there's our second piece of heart. And of course these rupees will respawn, so you can come back here to grind if you need to. You probably won't need to. If you do this right, you will probably never run out of rupees unless you decide to spend things ridiculously. So, we'll just start here. That lady, do not talk to her. There are signs in the village which basically have a really bad drawing of your face and tell people to call the guards if you see Link, because... Ah, shoot. Yeah, that happens. You're probably... just kill the guy. Yeah, you kill the guy and they come back. But you don't... I thought you actually had to talk to her, but apparently she will do it if you simply run into her. And there's another lady who's the same, so give them a wide berth. And then, of course, you know, you can get money and other things by... Jeez. Cutting all this grass down. You will, however, also run into bees. And bees will fly around and annoy the heck out of you. So, maybe ignore the bees. Alright, so we're going to come down here. You can cut your way through this grass. And this place gave me trouble for years. I think until I watched, like, H.C. Bailey's Let's Play of this or something. I could not figure out how to get in here. There's nothing stating that you can bomb this wall open. Watch out for the rats. And let's see. So, yep, rats. Ow, rats! But yeah, you can get a bunch more bombs and some rupees and some arrows for an item we're not going to get for a little bit. But the bombs are nice. And we come across here, and let's see. And then we can talk to the kid. Hey, Link. Elder, are you talking about the grandpa? Okay, but don't tell any of the bad people about this. He's hiding in the palace past the castle. I will mark the spot on your map. Here you are. So if we hit the map and go, zoom out, we can see he's all the way over there. We'll do that next time. I'm going to finish up here. Alright, yeah, you can't... Okay, that was interesting. I've never seen him do that before. Yeah, I tend to refer to that guy as Padishar Creel because I read entirely too much Sword of Shannara at about the age I was playing this game. Okay, and of course if you look, that's Mario in the painting. I can't go out because I'm sick. People say I caught this cold from the evil air that's coming down off the mountain. This is my bug-catching net. I'll use it when I'm better, but for now I'll lend it to you. You want this thing. It's extremely useful. You borrowed the bug-catching net. There may be some other things you can catch with it, too. Boy, howdy, are there. And you can use it to catch bees. Bees can be fairly useful. I don't use them because I don't think they're worth the time or the trouble. If you let a bee go, it will attack everything around you. There's also the good bee, which we will see later. And the good bee, of course, basically just hangs around waiting to be caught. Problem with bees is they can sting you, too. And I just don't think... I'd rather use the space for fairies or potions. My son really liked to play the flute, but he went to look for the golden power and has not returned. I wonder where he is and what he's doing now. Well, we might find out. I saw her, a very nice young lady at the Waterfall of Wishing in the hills where the river begins. Link, you should meet her at least once. I'm sure you will like her. Oh, I'm sure, dude. We're gonna go meet her. Not for a while, but, we are. And let's see. And then we've got this place, which I guess is actually supposed to be an inn. Hi, Link. Sorry about my yard. It's a little overgrown. Thanks for visiting. I'm glad to have company to talk to. I'll tell you an interesting story. There is a lake swimming with Zoras at the source of the river, but it's hard to find. The treasure of Zora can turn people into fish. I'd love to see that. Yeah, that's something we're going to want to do. Not yet, but it's something we're going to want to do. And then the last place to go is up here. See that lady? She's another one who will scream and call the soldiers on you. And there's really not much in here, except if you pull on that painting, Mario will give you 20 bucks. Which, better than a sharp stick in the eye, as people say. Let's see. And that's really everything in Kakariko Village, aside from some of the lower stuff that we can do. Let's see, might be a few other things here. Let me check my notes. Right, okay. Let's go down here. Go down here. And that's the House of Books. That's basically the library. We'll deal with that, later. And we go in here. Yeah, Link, now I'm quarreling with my younger brother. I sealed the door to his room. Okay. Yeah, you can see here. So, we're going to commit vandalism because we need to get in there. Don't walk into the explosions. Starting in this game, your bombs will hurt you. Hey, Link, did you come from my older brother's room? Is he still angry? And if you go back in there and talk to the older brother, he'll be like, yeah, I guess I should make up with my younger brother. But we've got more important things to do. If you can reach the goal within 15 seconds, we will give you something good. Ready, set, go! This is not hard. Just, do this. Don't get hung up on anything. Don't stop to read the sign, it just tells you to head for the end. 10 seconds. And we get a piece of heart. I think my record was 8 seconds once, but that was years ago. But we're going to get one more piece of heart, and then I'm going to call it for today. First episode. Gotta go for a little length, right? So we head back up this way, and we're going to head up into north of Kakariko. If we go that way, we'll come to the blacksmith shop, but there's really not much we can do there except meeting the blacksmith, who will tell us he's lost his partner and that they can't do anything. So we'll ignore that. Right, we got these two idiots. Let's just kill them. Right, die. Now, we could go up through there, but, well, there's a couple other guys I want to talk to, and I'd rather not cut through the Lost Woods just yet for a couple of reasons. So, we come up this way. Those guys are called Cucamages. If you hit them without stunning them first, you will get a shock. Yo, Link, a mysterious fog has recently fallen over the forest. We have to be careful. Maybe it's nothing, but this tree feels kind of strange as we cut it. Yeah, that's a clue. But you're not going to be able to do anything about it for quite some time. That's the thing with Zelda games, is you'll find clues really early on. And so here we are, in the dark, dark forest. And that's a Gwei. Yeah, you gotta stun out, and they will hurt you. Now, the thing is, if you activate them and then they go out... Yeah, see, that's what happens if you hit a Cucamage without stunning it. This is it! The Master Sword! No, this can't be it. Too bad. You can, however, throw those fake swords at enemies like it was a rock or a pot. Now we go through here and drop down there. Yeah, like a 9x9 square of bushes wasn't ridiculously suspicious. And we got a piece of heart. And our heart level increased. And we talk to this guy. Hey kid, this is a secret hideout for a gang of thieves. Don't enter without permission. And by the way, I heard that one of our ex-members is staying at the entrance to the desert. Do thieves normally gossip with, like, 14-year-olds that just drop in through their ceiling? Is that normal? I don't know. Anyway, but we're gonna come up here because there is something else very important. A rotten mushroom. Well, it's a mushroom. It smells like sweet rotten fruit. You can give it to anybody who wants it. Why anybody would want it? Well, there is somebody who'll want it, and we're going to deal with that pretty quickly. But I think that's what we're going to do. That'll do us for now. So I'm going to save and quit. And I will see you guys next time. Fare thee well. Sorry, I've been watching way too much HC Bailey. You have a great evening. Bye.